Hi everyone, I'm back again with another video. It's a beautiful day. It's the first day of July, and I'm feeling the Cancer energy of being nurturing, being family oriented, being caring, being kind, being comforting. I'm feeling that energy a lot, especially with the new moon coming up on the 4th. Definitely feeling that energy. I believe it's the 4th. Don't quote me, but I believe the new moon is on the 4th. But I'm coming today because this was on my mind, and I've been watching a lot more videos in regards to health and being, raw vegan. Because a lot of times, a lot of times, people make assumptions that, and it is there's true it is true to a certain degree. But I feel like people automatically make the assumption that, okay, because somebody's vegan or raw vegan, that they're lacking supplement. They're lacking things that you would normally get from a meat eating diet or a standard American diet for people who are in America, and that you need supplements in order to get all the nutrients that you require. And the more that I'm doing my research and the more I'm just thinking about it from a spiritual point of view, it's like, everything that we need is already here. Everything that is every we're full of abundance. Like, the world is full of abundance. We have unlimited resources. So why do we have to go outside of ourselves in order to get everything that we need? And speaking for somebody who has been raw vegan I only been raw vegan for only a year. However, I've been paying close attention to my body. And I will say this much, that I am 10 pounds heavier than I was a year ago. And I noticed how my weight was, and I noticed that the first time I did an official liquid fast, I lost the most weight that I ever seen myself since since I've been an adult. Okay. And then when I got off the fast and, started just eating regular raw solid foods and, just learning more about what works for me and what's best for me and what's healthier for me, I noticed that my body was slowly starting to adjust itself, not only just by my size, but just how I felt. So that lets me know something, that when you allow your body to clean itself out, when you allow your body to rest, then your body will be efficient and be able to take in the nutrients that it needs. And so you look in nature and you don't see other animals in nature using supplements in order to be optimum. You don't see that at all. At least I never heard of that. So why are humans so different? Why are we so different that we have to take something outside of ourselves in order to be whole? That makes sense. I feel like that's that trick that society creates to make us believe that we need things outside of ourselves in order to be fulfilled. What's powerful? When you can feel such light inside, and no matter what's going on around you, you feel an inner peace. You feel powerful. You feel connected to the divine source within. That's a beautiful, powerful feeling. And I'm just here to say that we have everything that we need. We are safe and secure. So don't ever feel like you have to, that you need things outside of yourself. Of course, you need people. We need each other. Of course, it's important to eat foods that are of the most high. You know what I'm saying? It's important to to take in things that are in the benefit of yourself and of everyone else. However, I feel like we should never get caught up in that thinking that we need things outside of ourselves to be fulfilled, and that goes for food too. So when I thought about it, because I was like I said, I was watching all these these health videos and things like that, and one of the experts was talking about supplements, and he was saying you don't see animals taking supplements. You know what I'm saying? Or he used the example when I was watching the video in regards to being raw vegan and being able to be pregnant or whatever like that. And he was talking about how I guess people that he's worked with, and this is Lauren Lockman. He's actually quite interesting. Now, in regards to, he's very logical, and what he says makes sense in a lot of ways. So I do respect him for that. But he brought up a point that when he worked with some women, their doctors told them that they were too small in order to conceive, and these women later on were able to conceive. Is you said you have to look at the source, and you have to look at what's in relation to. You talking about are they too small in relation to the majority of the population? You know, because I can tell you something. You know, it's just I'm not even go there. I'm not even gonna go there because I can, but I'm not. But I'm just saying that, you know, I feel like you just have to do your own research, and you have to figure out what works for you or whatever. But he was just making points that just made sense. You just look at it just for what it is, and it's just like you look at nature and you see these animals. They don't use supplements. They don't drink each other's milk and stuff. So why would you do that? It just, to me, that just makes sense for me. You know, that's just looking at. It's not about. That's just looking at truth for what it is. You know, and not what my truth is and what I made up. You know, but I just think that I'm just here to say that we have all that we need, and we have unlimited resources. And I have to remind myself that, because sometimes you can get caught up in the physical world and look at things that are just extremely mundane and can feel like you're stuck. But I'm here to let you know that you're not stuck, that it's okay to feel those feelings. But one of the things that I work on doing when I feel those feelings of fear is that I sit down with myself, I meditate with myself, you know, I talk to my ancestors, I talk to God, and I walk through the process of why do I feel that way, where is it coming from, and write it all out. And a lot of times when I do that, I end up feeling so much better. But that's all that I wanted to share. It's just something that's been on my mind about, you know, it's just because I feel like the reason why I want to share this is because I have been really thinking about, you know, maybe I should take some supplements, you know, since they say that it's more common for raw vegans to be, you know, have lower levels of B12 and, you know, this and that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, so I was doing some research, and then I finally found the answer, like, you know, we are way more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. And I feel like when we treat our bodies like it's the temple, you know what I'm saying, and allow our bodies to rest and to ingest foods that are beneficial to us, then our bodies will be efficient and will take up those nutrients that's needed, you know. And when you talk about lower levels, of course our levels are going to be lower in relation to, you know, the mass population, which don't eat quite healthy. So you got to look at uh, the source. And another thing, this is why I really want to have my own land and grow my own food, because I feel like that will definitely help a lot, instead of purchasing food from stores and it may not be the best foods, because nothing tops anybody would agree with me who has eaten food grown from their own backyard or from their own garden, from their own land, will tell you that their homegrown food tastes way better, hands down. But thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful, wonderful day.